Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the week that was. I am Austin Lestache, and joining me as she does every week, Melanie Wilkinson.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Fantastic.
Ready for Christmas, Austin?
I am quite ready for Christmas.
Okay, good.
I'm very excited. I'm going to take a couple of days off outside of Christmas as well. Liz and I are going to spend a little time in Estes Park, Colorado.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, just, hang out, relax.
Just a little vacay.
Mm-hmm. We're leaving, I was going to say we're leaving the little ones, but it's hard to leave the one in Liz.
By the way, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's wonderful.
Liz is due April 1st.
Wonderful.
And so we will go to Estes Park. We're leaving Henry with my parents for the weekend. And we'll just hang out, and who knows what will happen.
That sounds wonderful.
Probably end up sleeping the whole time.
That's a good idea. For the stories I've heard about the little guy being sick and sleeping with you and whatever, you might just need a nap.
That's probably it. I may be driving 6 hours just to take a 12-hour nap.
Sometimes that's the best thing ever.
That's what you got to do.
I know. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, goodness gracious. But we have a week that happened, a week that was.
Another week happened.
And
we had some more news.
Yeah, tell me what's going on.
Kind of a little hodgepodge today.
Fantastic.
As you would. Okay. Well, this one's very interesting.
Okay.
And at first I had to read it twice because I thought I guess I was unfamiliar, but a man was allegedly caught stealing a large amount of sports trading cards from Walmart. Now, see, I didn't even realize that sports trading cards were still a thing.
Man. Oh,
I'm not into it. I don't know.
I
don't know.
Sports trading cards, not just sports trading cards, but also trading cards of all kinds. So Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Magic the Gathering, which are all different card games. But then sports cards, baseball, football, the whole nine yards. There is, not only is it a huge market right now where trading cards sales have gone way up, but also it is a content thing. So there are Twitch streamers, there are YouTubers, there are TikTokers.
Okay, see, I'm way behind the times on this.
Basically, people on the internet will make videos of themselves opening packs because they're searching for very rare and expensive cards that
they're just random that you get them, or
they'll open like a pack of 12 cards.
Okay.
And randomly placed in all of these packs are cards that are like autograph cards. They're one of one.
So you don't know what you're getting.
You have no idea what you're getting. It's essentially playing the lottery. It's a slot machine, effectively.
Oh my gosh, I'm learning something new here today.
So and some cards, like right now, there's one card that there is a huge treasure hunt for, effectively, and it's
well, this is starting to make my story make a little more sense.
Okay, so there's one card. I'm curious to know what cards he's stealing, because
I don't know the details of that.
So there is a Topps card. Topps is the brand of. It is one of one. There's only one card like this that they have put in a random pack somewhere in the world. They don't know where it is. It is 3 autographs. It's LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Anthony Davis. I don't know. All 3 were on the Olympic team. And all 3 of them signed this card.
And there's only one in the whole world?
There's only one in the whole world. And right now there is a crazy treasure hunt for it. And even so much so that card collectors have said, if you find it, I will give you $500,000.
How much is the thing worth?
How much is the card?
Yeah.
If you have that card, there are some people willing to pay $500,000 for that one card.
Oh my gosh.
There are some that are like, it is truly wild. And there are plenty of other cards that are also not worth $500,000, but there are some cards that are worth, $500. Like you buy a pack for $8 and you pull a card.
Okay, that was my next question.
Yeah.
So like if you buy a pack, you said it's like $8.
Yeah.
Okay, so that gives me an idea of how many packs this guy probably took.
Yeah, so like say a pack is $8, or you can buy boxes that have like 10 packs in it for $40 or $50 or something like that. So So you're buying in bulk, and there are actually people not
or
just
stealing in bulk.
Stealing in bulk. And add on top of it, it's not just people buying packs, or in this case, stealing packs to open them. There are some people who live in this state, like, who will buy packs from, like, the York Walmart, buy these big boxes, and they will sell them on eBay because you'll buy
they won't even open them.
They won't even open it. They'll just put it on eBay and say, "Here, this is one of."
It's all sealed up.
It's all sealed up.
You don't know.
You don't know. Go for it. It could have the card in it, and it'll sell for double, triple, whatever.
Okay.
Because so many content creators want this thing.
So I'm not saying that crime makes sense, but now it's starting to make sense. Because I thought, what do you want all these trading cards for?
Sure.
Okay.
Now it's starting to click.
It's starting to click. I'm starting to understand the mindset behind this.
Yeah. So these are real assets that people will be able to sell for real big money.
So if you open it up and your cards, do you know that there's some that are worthless? Do you just throw them away?
Oh yeah. There are some cards that are just they make thousands of most of the cards that you get in a pack. They have made thousands of these cards and they are worth nothing. Most of the cards.
Somebody was really smart.
Absolutely.
Somebody was really smart to come up with this. I've never heard of any of this. I think you know so much about it that I think you might be a dabbler.
What? I would never admit to such things.
I kind of feel being such an authority. Do you have anything of value?
I have. I don't have. This is going to sound weird. I don't have anything yet. But my father-in-law has an entire set of 1969 football cards, like the entire set.
Okay, so
of the NFL trading cards from 1969 and 1970, and he has been very adamant that because neither of his sons are sports fans, and so he's like, Austin, I know you will know what to do with these when I'm gone.
What on earth would that be worth?
Well, I mean, depending on the shape of them, because how good the cards are also matters. But there are some I think I looked up once for he's got like a Johnny Unitas card from 1969. If that card is what's called a PSA 10, so PSA is a card grader. It's a perfect card.
Sure.
That card is worth like $2,500.
Oh my.
So.
Okay, so it's bequeathed to you.
At this point, I haven't done anything to screw it up yet, but
you have a few more decades to do something wrong.
Absolutely, 100%.
But meanwhile, for people that are just not, and these aren't old cards at Walmart. These are all new. This is all part of this movement.
Correct. This is all 2024, 2025.
The state.
Yes. Yeah.
State of mind.
Yes, absolutely. It's gambling. All it is gambling.
And it sounds like it's kind of addicting.
100%. I have I love watching other people open packs because
people video opening packs and people watch them opening them up.
100%, because it's the idea of I don't have to spend money to watch someone chase a thing, because they'll spend $100 and they will get maybe $6 back in total good cards.
So it's by like watching somebody do a pile of scratch offs.
Yep, 100%. Which that is also a big thing on the internet right now.
But
gambling content is huge right now.
Okay, I am just behind the times. This is fascinating.
There are plenty of people who their whole business model is they play online slot machines, and they spend crazy amounts of money and get sponsored by these big websites to just blow the money that they then get, that they are given.
Are you for real?
I am 100% serious.
They make this is just.
They make.
Well, I wonder if this guy has some sort of business like that.
It is entirely possible.
Or he's just addicted to the gambling aspect.
Do you have his name by chance?
Not with me. No.
Okay. So I'm gonna find the guy's name.
I'll get you the name.
I'll look it up.
I can't remember it right off the top of my head. All I know is he's from Humphrey.
Okay. I have a sneaking suspicion either he loves these videos or he's making these videos of like opening packs and that sort of thing.
Well, he took quite a few, allegedly. So they the what's it called, the Asset Protection Department called the York Police Department and said they had a video of this man stealing $285.81 worth of these trading cards. They already knew who he was because he'd already been flagged by Walmart.
Oh.
Yeah, so he allegedly has already stolen cards from 13 other Walmarts.
Whoa.
In Nebraska and Iowa. So
he's just making the rounds.
He's making his rounds, and he'd been getting away with it, except for he was on video. So he knew who he was. So so add the $285 to $2,251.89 of what he allegedly had already taken. Then they found out that he had a arrest warrant in Altoona, Iowa.
Oh.
And he was listed as being armed and dangerous.
Okay.
I don't have any details about the armed and dangerous part because, I thought...
Paper cuts galore, man.
Well,
vicious paper
I don't know
cuts.
how armed and dangerous with trading cards comes together, but whatever. And he's a convicted felon out of Lincoln. Well, so they went and apparently they got him. They arrested him. And
Great.
So this week he pleaded not guilty in York County District Court.
Of course. 100%.
And the judge set a trial for March.
All right.
So
this is one I'm actually going to follow.
So I'll let you know if it actually goes to trial. Now, then we're going to hear more details about his intent.
Yes. My next question is, what do they do with all the packs? What do the police? If the police department has them, I want a live stream of York Police. I want Officer Mount opening.
Well, they have to right now. If they have them, they'd have to be. They're being held in an evidence room, locked up. But then in March, after there's a trial. And whatever happens,
it would be incredible.
I would assume that then the property would be returned back to Walmart.
Sure, makes sense. It would be absolutely incredible if this one card was stolen and held in evidence. That would be a wild idea.
This is going to be, and it's been like, it could be stalled out for a whole year before the world would even know, what if it's in there?
Goodness,
what if it's in there?
This is the most speculation of all time.
But would that be crazy? Because all these people all over the world are running all over looking for this card.
Spending tons of money.
What if it's sitting in an evidence room?
In York, Nebraska?
Oh,
goodness.
This is the story people pray for.
100%.
Sorry, Walmart, but it really is.
I am going to find a way to purchase those packs. I will find a way.
I wonder. Yeah, and then remember, even after that, then it takes a little bit of time for the confiscated property to be returned back. So it might not even go back into the store's circulation until.
I'm telling you,
and we don't know if he's already opened them.
This is true. This is true.
It doesn't matter because if they confiscated his stash, sorry,
they aren't going to,
Mr. Stash.
That's fine.
If they confiscated his stash, then it's sitting there.
Yes,
and they have cards that are stolen from other WalMarts too.
Goodness gracious,
it's almost $3,000 worth of these cards that are in his possession. So that's a good chance.
Could be a treasure trove. Could be.
I have learned more than I could ever teach you this morning.
Normally, I'm the one who learns. Today, I was able to give back.
I'm the student. Gosh.
Oh, man. What else is going on? We got to get away from this.
I don't know.
I've gone down too far a rabbit hole.
I'm too fascinated. Well, okay. After that, this is kind of lame, but okay. So you're driving down the interstate and you always see the overpasses, which go over so traffic can cross over.
Absolutely.
Okay, those were county roads. The structures themselves are owned by the state. So, they're always standing. We take it for granted. Well, a few months ago, a semi slammed into the one at Road M.
Yeah.
And so that took that structure out of commission, meaning there was an interruption in traffic on Road M. So rural traffic on that stretch of county road had to stop. So the crews work at night. Some nights they had to close off traffic and divert everybody to 34. They're almost done. It might be done this week or next week.
Yeah.
But then in the last week, somebody slammed into the structure at Road W.
No.
Yes, I don't know. Like, what's the chance of this happening in the same year?
It's one of those things where it's like, if if I had a nickel for every time
I hit an
overpass, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
Right. So that road now is closed indefinitely
for
that stretch, which is fine. It's winter. But it probably won't be reopened in time for like planting season because, a lot of farmers use those overpasses to get from one field to the other.
Yeah.
Well, it's closed indefinitely. It has to be completely replaced. So here we go again.
Oh, no.
And speaking of here we go again, this is a good thing.
Okay.
Did you hear York One Act?
Oh, my gosh. York One Act won again, didn't they?
They won again. It is kind of phenomenal.
Well, it's
not kind of. It is. This is what their 7th time they've won in 10 years. Mm-hmm. The years that they didn't win, they were runners up. Mm-hmm. And Becky Stair, she's been coaching here at York for 18 years. And what were you saying? Something about the trophy case earlier?
So Tyler Herman came in and talked to me yesterday, and he said that they are currently trying to find a bigger trophy case for her because they are currently stacking them on top of the current trophy case.
There's some real talent there.
And I tell you what, when I was in high school, my last year in high school was 2013, we were always trying to beat York. I was in One Act, and they were in our district.
So you remember?
I remember
the powerhouse that has been.
Yeah, and that was 11 years ago.
Here's another thing that I find fascinating. So, and I was in high school long before I was in high school, way before you were even thought of. So, but I just remember how our cast sizes were. I mean, bigger schools could probably handle a few dozen, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah. Smaller schools, maybe 15.
Yeah.
She has a policy, and it's amazing that really no one gets turned away. If you want to be in One Act, you can be in One Act. There's something you can do. Yeah. Whether it's, behind the scenes, if it's cost, whatever. Everybody can participate. But there's been years, I don't know what the number was this year, but she's had like 150 kids.
Jeez.
How do you wrangle 150 kids into making an award-winning stage production?
No idea.
And it's a One Act.
She has figured out the science.
Yeah, but it's not like we're doing a Broadway musical here.
It's 30 minutes.
Yes.
It is 30 minutes.
And it's a lot happening in 30 minutes. And, well, anyway, it's spectacular.
Yeah.
It's really exciting.
Incredible.
And then also, Charlie Van Gompel of York High School was the Class B Best Male Actor, and that's his 2nd time in a row.
Which never happens.
Never happens. That's hard to do.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Just
so
wow.
That's something cool.
It is very cool. I will have to say, I'm going to put a little feather in the Postolka household cap. My youngest brother, Eli, who's a senior this year, was the Class D Outstanding Actor.
Oh,
he was.
Really?
They didn't win state, but he got.
But he was best actor.
He was
Class
outstanding
D.
actor, best actor in Class
That's
D.
not easy to do.
No, it is not. It is definitely not.
No.
They had Wilcox Hildreth had a very fun play this year, and it was Too Many Detectives in the Museum or something like
Sounds
that.
Sounds good.
It really was fun, and Eli, who is not like the most expressive person in the entire world.
Really?
They had him dressed up with red suspenders, a big old, he's got really long hair, and so they gelled his hair into an alfalfa point. And he had the glasses and he talked like this, and he's like, "I'm the detective on this case. You have to listen to me." And he did it for the full 30 minutes, and it was an incredible play. And the fact that Eli was able to walk away with it was awesome. That was very fun. Very cool. Very cool stuff.
Oh, that's good.
Congratulations to York.
Yes.
Once again.
Keep doing it.
Keep on rocking.
Yeah.
That's an awesome thing to
It is,
because,
we always remember, there's the powerhouses and certain kinds of sports and things like that. But boy, when it comes to fine arts,
York's
just got it. Really, they got it going on. So
absolutely. And then also the Heart of the Holidays festival happened. Are y'all Christmased out at this point?
I'm so Christmased out. Oh my gosh! And Eric Eckert took photos for me also, and I was there and I was taking pictures, and we have pictures of little kids that are just unconscious. We got tons of kids.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, the wonder in the world of little boys looking at Santa like, are you kidding me? Why am I sitting on your lap? But I swear to, and there's little kids falling down ice skating and all that. But I think the best ones are little kids. I mean, just absolutely unconscious, passed out. Parents are just hauling around, these little bodies that are limp.
Just dead weight. Sugar crash.
And I think a lot of them too. They wanted to wait for the light parade before they went home. But now they've got unconscious limp bodies that nobody's going to see anything. So I think the light parade was great this year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was even bigger and better than last year.
Nice. That's awesome. Oh
yeah.
Goodness.
And the weather was good, and the reindeer were bigger. Their antlers were longer.
Well, they're a year older.
Could be.
That's exactly.
Maybe
they age quickly.
I don't know. Their coats were thicker. There was. I don't know. Now the Star Wars guys, they kind of scared me a little.
Really? I had talked this was a new thing. It had like a 360 camera and all that sort of stuff.
So they had grown people dressed up in Star Wars costumes, but they were a little scary.
Really?
Well, because they were pretty
realistic.
Well, yeah, very much so. They're holding weapons.
Yeah.
And they've got helmets on.
Yeah.
And
it's a little weird.
And they don't talk. They just stand.
It's weird.
Yeah. And so I got a little creeped out, but kids either loved him or hated him.
Yeah, it checks out. Yeah.
Same thing with Santa. So no big deal.
Santa and Darth Vader, one in the
Whatever,
same.
Yeah. Depends on what the little eyes see. Like they might, there was some that they were terrified of the Grinch and just equally scared of Santa. So either way, it all evens out. They love him when he's on the fire truck. But as soon as your dad or your mom picks you up and shoves you on his lap, it's like, no, I'm done with that. But no, it was super cool. And then the day before, even we had a sheet of ice, terrible weather. They had the candy cane hunt at East Hill.
Okay.
Tons of people showed up for that. All right. It doesn't last long. No. Literally 10 minutes. The candy canes are hidden. It's like an Easter egg hunt, but it's candy canes.
Yeah.
And it was cool because the York Methodist Church had hot cocoa for everybody, which was nice because it was freezing. And then J&R Heating had cooking decorating kits to take home.
Nice.
So there was no cookie decorating at that minute. You could just take it home. That was cool. And then another really cool thing, Christmas related, that happened over the weekend. The McCool Community Church, they've been doing this for years. They have a live nativity. But when I say live, I mean it's live. The kids are...
They got a pregnant lady just ready to give birth.
No, there's no pregnant. No.
I'm sorry.
I had to stop and think. Was there? No.
I just picture it's a live nativity
They have a baby.
Scene. They have a baby on...
Well, they do. They have a baby. Like a real baby. They have a baby.
Really?
They have kids. Kids depict, they all have the most wonderful costumes. And they have live animals, donkeys, sheep.
You know what they say in showbiz? You don't want to work with animals or kids. And they said, nah, we'll do it.
We'll do it all.
We'll do it all, baby.
And they do it outside at like dark-ish. Like, what's that called? It's like twilight.
Yeah.
And they have it in the park area by the town hall. And all the lights are on. Oh, it's super cool.
Very nice.
But they do it every year, and if you get a chance next year to go to it, you really need to see it.
All right.
So, good job to them too.
Absolutely. And if I missed out, photos on justmelanie.com.
There's so many.
There you go.
It took us an hour and a half just to download.
Woo!
So
Go check it out on justmelanie.com.
There's a lot to look at. Your kid might be sleeping on in some of them. So, but anyway, that's it.
Very nice.
That's it for us. I think for a little bit, right?
It is. We will not be back until the new year because of how Christmas and New Year's. So we're going to
wrap. This is wrapping up 2024.
An incredible incredible end to 2024 with some.
We had a big year this year, you and I.
It was pretty big. The
a lot of new things happened. Including us getting to know each other.
We got to know each other. We both started on
our things,
our new paths, and I tell you what, it's been fun.
It's all right. So have a great Christmas. And
Happy New Year.
You too.
All the jazz.
We'll see you when all the festivities are completely over.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Melanie, thanks so much.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.